Welcome, 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 you guys. This is Syndra, and I'm going to be doing a new campaign in HOI4 on the Kaiserreich patch. And it has been suggested to me that I try out the kingdom of Siam, and potentially turn it into, well, communists or syndicalists. That's basically the equivalent in Kaiserreich, that is syndicalist. And I don't really mind. I don't think I've looked at Siam properly. I know there's a lot of rebellions that can happen here. But let's dive in, see where the country stands, and if it's going to be a long or short campaign. Oh, Jesus, this is the font on this is just massive. Yeah, I don't know when 9.4 is going to come out, but I've been reading some of the dev diaries. They're like tweaking up the Ottomans and some other stuff, but mostly I noticed the Ottomans. Like, they're changing it a lot, and I think I've done 2 Ottoman campaigns, right? I think it's been 2. I don't know how interested in that I am, but I'm hoping it's not going to mess up my campaign here. So, what do we got? We have pure infantry. Infantry with cannons. Infantry with tanks. I don't know, this one. And sort of a defensive one as well. And I seem to have a mishmash of all kinds here. This is not really gonna work. I'm gonna have to change all of these and then just drill them up again. Let's take a look at our nation here. We have bloated bureaucracy. Ever since modernization began during Rama's 5th's reign, the bureaucracy has expanded at an alarming rate. As a result, it is too large and slow to respond to quick changes. Yeah, well, red tape and all that. Normal harvest year. So I'm guessing we're going to get this every single year, and it's going to be random. The effects are really small, though. Like, barely worth it. Maybe there's going to be like a great harvest year, and it's going to be great. So, the tree is kind of big. Let's see. This is Air Force, this is Navy, and this is the Army. Okay, so that stuff is at the bottom here. Requires Siamese Army. So I can go here into this one. But I have to... Army reorganization. Centralized police command. Effect of partisans on us. Leader experience gain? That's so bad. The reconnaissance is not even that good. It's a 10% boost. So if you don't even have recon, it does nothing. Oh, Jesus. Jesus! That's 70 days! For 10 army experience. But it says something about the police becoming army. I don't think I like that. That sounds like militia to me. Well, we're gonna have to sift through all of this eventually. So this is the Black Monday stuff here. It looks like you can do a communal approach or export-oriented rice production. I'm guessing this is the more syndicalist part we want to go through. This is the symbol of the syndicalists in Kaiserreich. And this one. So what can I do? I can do Air Corps, Navy, and Army. Do I want to do Army? What do I get? 21 days. That is definitely worth it. We can choose between 3 doctrines here. Grand Battle Plan, Mass Assault, and Superior Firepower. So the mobile warfare is not even presented as an option, which I suppose maybe fits. I don't want to do Mass Assault. I hate that. I really do. So Superior Firepower or Grand Battle Plan. This is really, really good if you want to like hold lines and just cause the enemy to get massive casualties. One of the following. One of the following. So it doesn't matter which one I take. I can always take stuff down here. So this is women, I guess, fighting. Female palace guards. Sounds like a bad porno. Why did they change the research slot into this? I would not have seen this as being a research slot icon. But okay, so it is down here. Jungle combat training. Do we have a lot of jungle? This is all plains. There's a bit jungle here. This is forest. This is not even jungle. How do I recognize a jungle tile? There is the jungle. There's very little of it. But it seems to go down. That seems very, very situational. But it's a decent bonus. 10% attack, defense and movement 5. And again, now this is urban. That one is really, really good though. So I'm tempted to just ignore the Air Corps and the Navy and just go for you, since you're 21 days. Yeah, give me this. Research, did I start out with anything? I started out with 1936 guns. And motorized? And Marines. Okay, that's not that bad. We even have recon and shovels. Really? We have anti-air guns unlocked for some reason? 1924 stuff. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to have... We don't even have capital ship tech. Jesus. Alright. If we're going to make a navy, it's going to be just submarines, I imagine. We have close air support unlocked. We have a lot of, like, early good techs unlocked, but I don't think we have the factories to support this. Maybe I should check. We have 3. Yeah, we have 3, but we have a lot in stockpile here. So I'm going to swap you over for artillery. Yeah, because I don't think... I'm going to be going for artillery right off the bat, I think. Can I swap you over for this guy? Thank you. Just give you a dude. 4 musketeers. Army reassignment duration. Planning speed. Division recovery rate. Those are not that great. Hillfighter, harsh leader. Engineer, not that bad. I'm just gonna take the plain infantry officer. Okay. Just start drilling. And let's start with basic free text that we always go for. Let's see here. Dockyards. We have steel, so just make convoys. We've got 50. We've got planes, it says. No, nothing has been deployed, but we have them in stock. I better just check it out here. We've got 16 tactical bombers and 48 fighters. Yeah, that can just stay there for now. We have toaster economy up, so either infrastructure or other stuff. Do we have infrastructure focuses? Let's see here. This is the industrial one. Usually they put the infrastructure there. Ooh, tungsten, steel, steel. Like that. That's a lot of rubber. I don't see a single infrastructure one. If that's the case, I think I'm gonna tweak the infrastructure here a bit, because some of these places are very, very low. I think my highest is a 4. Ah, but that one is already capped. It's got all 6 slots there. You've got 5. Let me put you up to 5. You have 4 slots. You've got 1 more. This feels like a bad start, but whatever. Yeah, this is fine. Basic training. I've got 15 dudes. I'm gonna get 9 more? If I can. And let's unpause and get the intro to the Kingdom of Siam done. Put it on speed 4 here. Okay. So, we're lacking some infantry equipment. But apparently we have all the artillery we need. Really. Even the dudes that just queued up training. Yeah. Ooh. One of the countries that benefited from the German From German victory during the Weltkrieg, Siam regained most of its former land which had previously been lost to the Western imperialists. While Siam's relationship with the Huns is, in general, cordial, the fact that they thwarted her expansionist ambitions during the 1929 intervention in Burma has strained diplomatic and military ties between the two. If Siam should reconcile with the Germans or align itself with other powers is a matter to be decided in the coming decade. Now tell me more. Ever since the coronation of King Rama VII in 1925, most, if not all, of the policies set forth by Siam have been dictated by Council of State. This is a council made up of the king's older siblings who have continually worked to consolidate their power while keeping the power of the king over the nation weak. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. Jesus. Despite promising the Siamese intelligentista that a codified constitution would be issued, any reform has been tough to pass, as it would be against the interest of the nobility. Yeah, this is a powder keg. Jesus, this is gonna be tough. Surrounded by enemies, such as the Konbaung dynasty to the west, Yunnanese bandits to the north, and the German imperialists to the east, Siam is in a dire situation. It will either perish, forever confined to the pages of history, of a history book, or shall reform itself and emerge a modern state, be it by negotiation or through the use of power. While seemingly economically and industrially prosperous to outside eyes, Siam is actually very reliant on investments made by Germany and must cherish the economic ties it shares with the nation. Industry is a very fragile and small section of the economy, which is mainly built around rice, sugar, and timber exports. Nationalism among ethnic minorities has been rising, which raises the specter of separatist movements in the near future. On top of all this, the bloated bureaucratic system, which is the debuff we have right now, which has been present since the reign of Rama VI, has siphoned off much needed taxes and thus allowed for bandits to continually run wild in the fringes of Siam. I'd rather pick the Philippines. No, what? No, that's a weird thing to put in there. No, we're playing as Siam. There goes Kerensky. So we've got bandits up here to the north, we've got assholes to the west, and we got dicks to the east of us. We're surrounded. We have a navy. Well, fuck it, just go away. I'm not gonna be bothered with it. If I'm gonna build one, I'll build submarines. Tactical bombers and fighters. Well, we can definitely just use what we have, but we should build more. And I think we should swap this over. Yeah. We get normal harvest +3 here. Let's put it to speed 5. Unless there's going to be more pop-ups. This seems rather dry and cut. There's going to be issues with the council. Let's see what happens here. So this is going to unlock. This is going to unlock on its own. This will unlock on its own. This is a coup d'etat, and this is going to unlock when we get Black Monday. Okay. So I think I'm going to go with Grand Battle Plan here. Army reorganization. What is this? Army experience. That's nice, but it's 70 days. Infantry equipment is cheaper, and artillery is cheaper. I'm building both of those. We don't need doctrine right now. We're going to go this way anyway. So yeah, give me this. I can use that. We don't care about Britain. Nobody cares about Britain anymore. Do people care? Do people care? Anyway, back to Siam. It looks like there's not much for us to micro currently because, well, now let's go to the Afghan war. There's not much for us to do here. I could take a look at what we have. I don't care. I want to put it on speed 4 for a second here. One of the following must be true. Democratic reforms are successful. No civil disturbance within the kingdom. Post-Civil War reconstruction does not have a totalist, syndicalist, radical socialist, or syndicalist aligned. Okay, so I can't go. If I'm gonna go syndicalist, I can't. This is never gonna unlock for me. Okay. I don't know about this one. Monarchy or Republic? Republic of Siam. Buddhist traditions. So, okay. Lessons of the Civil War. Well, that means the Civil War has to happen. We can boost up socialism. Radical socialism here. And here. Radical, yeah, more. Stability, war support. Division defense on core territory, 20%. That is huge. Yeah, this is mutually exclusive, I imagine. I'm not going to change anything right now. I'm going to wait until I can do toaster, get out of toaster economy. We've got war support that is rather heavy here. There we go, Black Monday is here. Due to its heavy reliance on its economic ties with Germany, Black Monday has quickly dragged Siam into an economic abyss as demand for her main agricultural exports has fallen sharply and shipments have been left to wither in their warehouses. Clerks working for foreign companies are continually being laid off, while the people have begun to gather around the Grand Palace looking for hope. It is apparent that we must do something about our economic situation, lest it worsen and send us spiraling further down. And there goes my political power. Well, shit. 3,600 days? No. Fuck that. That's 10 years. That's 10 years of debuff. We gotta get rid of that before that. So let's see here. This is recovering from Black Monday, which is 1,080 days. That's it. I don't care. This will unlock additional infrastructure building decision as soon as the Department of Transportation is created. Oh, okay. I should have read that. Okay. And that gives me infrastructure in a few places. I only went up to 5 in those places that I chose. Recovering from Black Monday, economic stabilization for 360 days. So we can go here, I don't care, and down to here, and then we get a year of debuff. I don't care about any of this. Okay, so we're going to go down this route into here. So, bloated bureaucracy. The modern bureaucratic system was formed during the reign of Rama V and had been greatly expanded by Rama VI. However, it has proved to be too large to effectively serve the state. Firing more people, however, would mean an increase in the unemployment rate at exactly the time when we want it to drop. Lay off a few of our clerks. So this will drop the consumer goods factories down to 5. But, okay. This will drop stability, but we get more political power. Or we could allow the status quo. So if I do these two, I lose 100 political power. If I do this, stability goes down, but the political power cost... I don't desperately need political power. I mean, I'm making a lot of it, actually. I'm making a lot of it. If I get my stability higher, that would actually help. I'm just going to do the status quo for now. It's not the best option. It doesn't get rid of this. But it's fine. Emergency tax. Even though we've enacted many sweeping reforms, we still do not have enough money to sufficiently balance this year's budget. An emergency tax should help remedy the situation, but will create more suffering for our loyal subjects. Increase the income tax rate. That seems like a bad idea. Double the inheritance tax. Lift the ban on gambling. Well, this one I don't like. This one, like, gets us more political power, but what are the consequences on this? I don't know what's going to happen with gambling. I didn't actually see anything related to that. But let's not start gambling, shall we? Let's just double the inheritance tax. That just affects rich people. Fuck those people. Back to speed 5. Because when you die and your kids inherit your money, you have to pay like a tax, which is kind of stupid. Siam currently spends up to 25% of her annual revenue on the preservation and maintenance of the military-industrial complex, as she is surrounded by both historical enemies and imperialistic Westerners who desire her land. However, perhaps slightly cutting our military expenditures wouldn't hurt us too much. No. We should not show any weakness. This affects us for 3 years. That is just no. I will take the political power hit. Fuck that. We're making a decent amount. This will fix itself. So I'm not that worried about that. A problem that fixes itself is the best kind of problem to have. Let's see here. Jasmine rice problems. One of the largest exporters of rice within Siam, the farmers across the Chow whatever have asked for government intervention to deal with the excessive supply of rice due to a general fall in demand and fewer export opportunities after Black Monday. Buy up some of the rice. Purchase most of the rice. That helps our stability. The free market will solve this. Because honestly, I don't want my stability to plummet too much, but it is going up. The weekly change is there, 0.3. So, those options don't really matter that much. Army reorganization. Okay, let's start with this. This is going to cost us 100 political power, but we're going to get 3 stability there. Tibet has joined the Mongolians. And then we go straight into this one. And then we only have a year of those negative effects, but it's going to cost us another 100 political power. So this is going to stay negative for the first few, well, the first year at least. Our party popularity is high-ish. Our stability is low, but if we fix the stability and get the party popularity higher, we can just be rolling in political power. There are no elections, it says. Well, it never says that in Kaiserreich when the elections are. Oh, well. I think that's enough drilling. You guys are fine, I think. Let's go on the borders of Burma then. Yep, don't care. I'm gonna add you to this. Did that work, or did that pop-up ruin this? Yeah, the pop-up ruined it. There we go. Basic machine tools. Give me concentrated. Thank you. Okay. Royal plowing ceremony. Really? That sounds really, really dirty. The royal plowing ceremony has been performed in the Kingdom of Siam since the Sukhothai period, which was some 600 years ago, and is closely watched by many farmers across the nation. Traditional soothsayers have predicted average harvests, a normal amount of food production, and an ordinary amount of water for this year. During the royal plowing ceremony, at Sanam Luang near the Grand Palace in Bangkok. Sounds boring. It's a plowing festival. That's just... Maybe that's just me. I'm a really dirty guy. That sounds really, really dirty. A plowing festival. Usually they're just called like harvest festivals, aren't they? Why is it called plowing? Is it because they're not actually harvesting? It's the beginning of the season, or? But they gotta have a better name than the plowing festival. Whatever, yeah, whatever. Let's see. Maklik, you're getting squeezed on both sides. Afghanistan, this war never lasts, so it's gonna end soonish. What else is going on here? There goes Afghanistan, yeah, that never lasts. I don't think I've ever seen Maklik win in this. I've seen Mongolia declare war on Maklik without Tibet, and still Mongolia wins. Without a doubt. You are now up to 24 dudes. So we have an army. Let's make you 20 wide. There we go. Okay, let's pause. We bypassed something here. Following the ratification of the Constitution of the People's Committee, a group chosen by whatever himself has begun the education of the masses in the ways of proper parliamentary democracy. Headed by the Siamese court, the committee is also responsible for educational, health, and industrialization reforms. The path ahead for Siam will hardly be a stroll in the park, but a bright future does await our great nation. The Authoritarian Democracy Party, which is us, will be called the People's Council. Did we just gain 20 stability? So right now we're at 47 party popularity. And it just went down by 10%. But the stability went up by 20. That's a decent trade. And we were in the newspaper, which is cool. Construction 1. Give me the local businesses. Wait, so what exactly unlocked here? This one we're unlocked. I don't want to do this one because this says does not have the socialist stuff. Liberal Siam. Government reform. Remove national spirit bloated bureaucracy. This just completely removes it. So it's more political power, which is good. It's going to get rid of this one quickly. But this one, this is, oh, that one is way worse. Yeah, we gotta reduce this one. Yeah, we gotta take this one first, and then we can remove the bloated bureaucracy. Do I get anything from getting excavation? We have rubber. Nobody's buying our rubber. There's Austria. That's it. Yeah, nobody's buying our shit, so excavation is not gonna help us right now. Give me this. Support weapons. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pause right here. It's off to a slow start, but that's usually how these campaigns go. Our nation has some stability issues. We've got good tech, I noticed that, but our tree is massive, and I'm gonna have to try to figure that stuff out eventually. But I'm trying to get rid of the Black Monday stuff. If I take this one, we're going to get a debuff there for 360 days, so that's a year, and then it's just going to be gone. So we choose this one, and then we wait a year, and the Black Monday is gone. We don't have to do anything other than that. We could start doing these stuff for a bunch of benefit, but I'm thinking about doing this one, getting rid of the debuff. Because the quicker we get rid of this, the more political power we're going to gain over the course of the entire campaign. So I like that. This, no. No. Nope. Yeah. More factories than 50. Okay. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode. But until then, see ya. And thanks for watching.